In this tutorial, we'll be working with iMovie. iMovie is the consumer program for editing movies, for making movies and then exporting them. So let's open up iMovie, and here's our interface. Our clips will go here, and here's where we'll put the clips. So let's import a clip, and you can import many different formats. These happen to be in movie format. Native format is DV, digital video. So let's import those. Basically, what you do with a video editing program is to set the in point, which is where the clip starts, and the out point. All video editing kind of boils down to that. There are other things, but in and out point is the most important, and that will give you pacing, let you put in exactly what you want to put in. So here we have 3 clips. 10 seconds each clip, and we can click on these and play them, and there we go. So boom, I want to have it so the clip stops at 12 and starts anywhere along here. It doesn't really matter. So the yellow, we have a choice. We can either clear that part or we can crop. Crop will get rid of what's outside the selected area. Clear will get rid of what is selected. Usually you want to crop. Notice now our clip is only 4 seconds and 3 frames where it was 10. And I think I want to put this one next, so we'll drag it down in our timeline, do the same thing. How do we want this? We'll figure it out. Remember clip and crop? We will have crop also. Another 4 seconds. We'll drag it down. Play it and see what we have. And boom. Let's take this one to about here. Now we'll want to leave a little in the front and a little at the end on each clip. That way we can do transitions. And we'll do clear because I want to take it away. So now we have 3 clips. We deselect those clips, and you can play all 3. If we have one selected, only that clip will play. Within that, we've got media. Media obviously is different sounds and photos. We can put in different tunes, songs we've made, playlists, anything else that we want to put in there. You can also import music. And let's put our playhead at the beginning. And see if we can find some sort of music file that we've composed. Remember, only the music that you've that you've done. And look, it automatically opens up in a different view. We can go back and forth to these views. Here, when we actually have the timeline viewer, it looks like this. We can zero in on something. I want to go all the way to the end. I'll take the end and pull it in so that it ends right there. And we can play our movie now. Okay, and there's our movie. We have two ways to adjust the sound. We can either, this is to adjust it permanently. And over here, this is just the music as we hear it. So don't confuse those two. The others, we can also put photos in. So we can import photos either through media, if we have a photo that we like. That will show us. Looks like this one. And the Ken Burns effect is when it zooms in. And you can either deselect that or you can select it. You can also, how long is your photo going to be? How much is it going to zoom? All kinds of things you have control over. So we can import that. Right, import it. And now it's rendering. That's what the red is. So that the computer can actually show it. Make our music a little longer. And we have here titles, transitions, audio effects, video effects. So if we want to put in a title, let's say we want to have this clip first and put our title on that clip. We can choose a title. Then we want, let's just do a simple centered title. And now that we have our title, it's simply a matter of adding or dragging. You can drag it, drop it. And here the title is on black. And we can have it on black like this. Or You can deselect it, and that's what it will look like. Now, of course, we'll have to change the duration because we only have 3 seconds. So we can move these back to 320. We'll give us that. And we can also pull that in there, or hit the add button. And that will be overlaid onto the snow. Notice here we'll have 1 frame. Let's get rid of this one. We'll have 1 frame left over. We can also get rid of that one. You can change your color. You can change your font. You can change your size. You can do any number of things with that. So that's your title. Transitions. Transitions are just that. It gets you from one clip to the next, and cross dissolve and fade in and fade outs are the only ones that you will normally use. It's just a matter of dragging and dropping those. You can control the speed, all kinds of things with those. Make them shorter, make them longer. There are a lot of corny ones, but I don't want you using those unless you have a really good reason. These are fade in, fade out. Once again, rendered really fast. And there we go. Here's what it looks like. And video effects. We have all kinds of video effects. And they're all controllable. You can decide easily enough what effects you want, if any. Kind of weird. Control this little thing here too. You can use all kinds of effects. Do that. Mirror effect. And you can do all the different ones like that. So let's choose, I kind of like that electricity one, that's kind of cool. So let's choose that one, apply it to this. Notice how it's rendering. Chapters, we're not going to go there because that's if you're making a DVD. So the last one we're going to do is maybe put a couple of sound effects in there. You can also change the selecting. This is our audio. Like that. And there we go. If you have sound effects, we have a whole library of those. We don't happen to have them on this computer, but you can import those and those will fall in. So, into your timeline. So let's see what our video looks like by pressing the big button. And there we go. We export it or share, same thing. And we want to do web, because that's what we're doing. And you want to save it as your iMovie. iMovie. Make sure that you save it in your folder. And you can link to that file just like you would link to any other file, to your PDF files. You can put it on a page or you can leave it out. I generally don't put them in pages. I just make a link from my web page. So there you go. That's iMovie. Really fun and easy way to make movies. Let's go to our folder, see how it came out. Oops. And here we have our little movie. Of course, it'll be compressed. It'll be a lot smaller because it's for the web. Now that we have that movie, we just do a link on a web page.